session myself.
All right, guys, welcome to Tier 1, the Fast Boys of MRL here at Suzuka, the Japanese Grand Prix. Take a look at this track right quick. It is 5.8 kilometers, 3.6 miles, 18 turns, 1 DRS zone. The detection point is right before the final chicane, before you go down the main straight. A little bit of elevation change up towards the hairpin, a little bit at spoon, but so I am chosen to be your replacement for Tier 1 today, as our commentary leader of Punjew is on a trip right now, and I have the normal co-com here, Andy, joining me. How are you tonight, Andy?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Fantastic. Ready to watch this fantastic, insane racing these guys do.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Honestly, last week's race was something special. It was a real good display from what we classify as our elite drivers here in MRL. Some incredibly close action, and deserved winner in the end in Estenbar.
Yeah, I watched last week. It is insane how fast these guys can drive so close together. I just don't. Yeah. I don't understand how they do it without incidents.
No, and after watching some of the other tiers earlier on tonight, there has been chaos. Chaos has reigned from start to finish.
I know. I was included in it.
Speaking of rain, I haven't seen any rain tonight. I don't think
there hasn't been.
We may well see some
Tier 2 or Tier 3. It looked like it was going to. It was very gray the whole time, but we never got it.
No, and it's looking relatively okay at the minute.
It does. Let's jump over to the game, show the peoples. But yeah, I mean, kind of cloudy.
A little bit cloud in the sky, but yeah, as we enter that that countdown, that 18-minute countdown, the sky looks okay. It looks okay.
Yeah, it could change really quick though. I would love to see. I would love to see these guys race like a dry to wet or a wet to dry. That would make for some very good racing with these guys.
Yeah, for sure. So after one race, then it's Estenbar at the top of the standings on 25 points, followed by Giants Fan, Magical Forehead, who's not here this week. He was a reserve last week. He's not in this week. Snakey, Bops, Minico, Wolfer, Marcus Libs was the surprise last week after showing some really good pace. Ended up finishing in 8th. Dublas 9th, and Don't Blink in 10th. Everybody else yet to score points.
Yeah, I don't think this tier really has. There's really no standout in this tier. Like anybody can win any given Sunday.
Yeah, it's interesting. Who's that? It's actually Marcus who's out right first, isn't it?
It is.
Jump scare, says Testarossa. Pete says, "Come on, Aston Martin, let's go, let's do it." Not too sure how well Aston Martin have done so far this weekend already.
I don't know. I know the only team I know for sure had a stinker, and then it got a lot better in Tier 3 was Williams. Williams had stinkers in the bottom tiers. They ended up having a winner in Tier 3. I didn't get to see the end of the Tier 2 race, so I know Giants fan was pretty ecstatic about Echo Alex getting the win in Tier 3.
Yeah, for sure. That was some race, by the way.
It was. The top three were. It was very good racing between the three of them. They're kind of in a league of their own.
Safety car saving those guys who'd underfueled as well.
Yeah. Calm underfield, he was negative 1.8 when that safety car came out.
So Master Turtle's gone out on intermediates.
Pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that's against the rules. But
may well be against the rules. So just flick over to it, mate, so we can see it on the tire graphic.
Oh, technically he's still in the pit. Or has he pulled out of the pits already?
I thought he was on his out lap. Okay. Well, we got Xylo anyway. Xylo's on his hot lap.
Marcus Lips is already been validated.
Wow. Well, Xylo's put a 31 flat in for Sector 1. That's pretty quick.
It's very quick. So who are you taking as far as where you think who's going to be at the top at the end of quality?
Top of the end of quality. Do you know what? I'm going to go for McLaren have had a pretty rough showing so far this weekend, I think. So I'm going to go for Marcus to be top of qualification. I think he's going to bounce back this week after last week.
That's a really good shout. I'm kind of impartial to the Ferrari boys. I know Arc didn't race last weekend. I don't know if Trappy did either. We have a couple Canadians on the Ferrari team, so they had their Thanksgiving last week. So a lot of the Ferrari team missed last week. So I was set at 26.6 as a banker as a first lap.
26.6 as a banker is obscene.
Insane. I think pole in tier 2 was a 26. I want to say no, that was in tier 3. It was like a 26.3, 26.4.
Okay.
So if that was that for pole, and these guys are setting it as bankers, DeFi gets ahead of him with a 26.5.
Yellow Snowman. 27.5.
Arcs jumps up to P3 with a 26.8. Sketchy Bull came out of a tight right-hander. He got really loose. I think he just ate too much curb and got the middle of the floor up on that curb. He's definitely going to have to back out of it because that was a big mistake. He might cross the line just to get a time on the board, but... So
yeah, we got Sebi and Dougie currently on laps. Sebi's in front. That squeezes past a car. Teammate and a Haas. So around about 1 minute 10. What we're looking for at this stage, at the end of sector 2. So it's a bit slower. So that's a 1:11.3. So that's at least a second slower than Xylo was.
See if he can make any time up in the chicane. Comes around the last corner. Going to open up the DRS flap. 28.0. Yeah, that's quite a ways off the pace.
Yeah, Dougie's come through as well. Dougie, 26.9 for Dougie. Scornsy's just been given purple for sector 1, but it was a 31.2.
That was a little bit off of Xylo. Xylo was a 31. What was it? A 31.0?
31 flat, yeah, 31 flat. Yeah, so to challenge these kind of times up here, at the end of sector 2, we're looking at a 1:10. I think it was a 1:10 flat.
Arc in the chat said the tier 2 pole was a 0.7. So they're already in front of the tier 2 pole.
Wow, okay.
Scarenzi.
10-6.
Scarenzi was on my team last year as I was the Red Bull team principal. And, yeah, he ended up breaking his wheel race 1 and was on pad the rest of the season. So he had a tough showing. He jumps up to P7 with a 27.2. So P7, P8, and P9 are all 27.2s. Bops and Scarenzi separated by 0.04 of a second. Giants fan, our Tier 1 champion from last season, is on his first flyer. You said about a 110?
Yeah.
Is where you want to be at the sector split? He used all that track coming out of that corner. I thought it was invalid.
1:10 flat for Giants fan.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a banger of a lap if he can keep it clean through the chicane.
Just a note, Master Turtle went 2,000 slower than DeFi.
2000s. This is insane.
Quick. This is quick.
Yep. There we go. 600s up on DeFi. The 26519. No surprise there.
600s covering the top 3.
That's insane.
Sebi says he's been playing too much Forza Motorsport, not used to these cars.
I am the same way. When I got in the car this morning to do some warm-up laps before the race, it felt so different. It took 5 or 6, 7 laps to get back used to driving a Formula 1 car after driving the touring cars.
Well, the only guy at the minute who's technically on a hot lap is Dublas or Double A's.
Double A's, yeah.
But he is he's cruising. He's not pushing.
Yeah, he's way off. And it looks like, I don't know if his ERS is turned off. Doesn't look like he has it on. And he's going to be out of fuel, so he's not going to be able to do another lap.
Yeah, he's turned his ERS on because he'd underfueled. He's going to come in. Snaky then.
Oh, Snaky off the track. Was that a blocked lap from the Alfa Romeo?
Yeah. That was the block lapping. That was the Alfa Romeo.
Who is that? Sebi? No, not Sebi. Who's the other one?
No, it must be DeFi. DeFi on an outlap, not paying attention.
Oh, man. I turned over to Snaky right as it happened.
Yeah.
So let's see. So Zylo's going to be back out and Arc.
Yeah, Zylo's deep into Sector 2 as well.
They just came out of Spoon. Go down this long... I'm surprised they haven't put a DRS on this straight.
Oh, 3/10 up. He's in the 9s, 9.7. Zylo looking like in a 26.3 at the minute, as long as he can put this together. 26.2.
Good lord. Up on Giants by 3/10. Jump on Arc.
Also for Arc.
The time splits in between these guys are just crazy.
Yeah.
Over 4/10 up at the Sector 3 split.
Arc's challenging front row right here now.
Oh, he's got that. Oh,
yeah.
This is by just over a 10, but that's still an insane lap.
Yeah, Marcus not so quick. 3 or 4/10 down on Zylo's Sector 2 split.
Come across. He's gonna be quite a ways off. 26.6.
Yeah, so we've got 8 guys in the 26s.
Let's jump on board with last week's winner of Estenby. He was yet to set a time. Oh, he must have did a double warm-up. He's still warming up tires.
Yeah.
Who should we jump on board with, Andy?
I think Sketchy Bull's on a hottie. Sketchy Bull in the Mercedes on a hot lap. Let's have a quick check out on this split. A 31-1, so in contention for top 10, I would say.
And DeFi goes fastest.
6-1. Are we going to get into the 25s?
It's looking that way because we still have 5.5 minutes left.
With track evolution, as Sketchy gets a little bit out of shape coming out of Spoon, coming out of Hairpin, beg your pardon. Does navigate Spoon pretty well.
Let's see what he's looking like at the split.
On that right-hand side.
For 10-3. I mean, he's right there in it.
2 or 3/10 down, maybe. I guess. Yeah, maybe a top 10. Maybe a top 10. Depends how he navigates these chicane turns.
26.8 puts him in P7.
Turtle is not improving his time. Oh, he is now 300s better off. Can he push and get above Giants Fan?
300s would put him close.
No, he's
Oh,
down
he just
into
jumped
the
in the
pits.
pits.
Yeah, Yellow's out, is he? But Yellow's probably just finished a lap. Did improve. He improved by about 4/10. That's taking him up to P12.
Double A's trying to set his first time with 4 minutes left. It's going to be hard to get back around into the pits and back out. After this, oh, nope, he's just calling it now. He's going to come out and put all the pressure on his shoulders of just doing one lap. Scorenzi just crossed the line and jumped up from P16 to P9 with a 26.9.
Nice. So pretty strong showing at the minute. I'm guessing we're going to see a flood of cars. Those top 6 guys that are currently sat in the pits, we're going to see those guys flood out any second. Maybe in the next 30 seconds. Which is going to cause people who perhaps are already heading out on a lap. Snakey is okay. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, Testarossa in chat says Rebels in the mud. Yeah, that's about, I mean, a 44.9. That's...
It's not going to cut it. It's not cutting the mustard.
Definitely not. Snakey's trying to put in a decent lap here. I didn't see what his split time was at the end of Sector 1.
No, I didn't see it. He's still pushing hard, though.
These camera angles are terrible.
I don't know how he didn't invalidate there.
Yeah, these guys, they just use every inch of the track they can. And
Yeah.
if I was to do that, I'm invalidating every time.
Hey, for sure. So it's a 1:10.1. Again, looking like potentially maybe top 5.
Depending on how he handles these last couple corners, you can lose and gain so much time in that chicane. 26.5 puts him at P6.
6. That'll be him done unless he's going to try in front of a lap.
If he has I think he was red on fuel, wasn't he? Rich Sebi jumps into the pits.
Yeah, he's red on fuel. He's in the pits. That's him done. Mark for president, says Tenders.
So Zylo's starting his final lap. He's going to be the first one of the top 5.
Yeah, he might encounter...
He's going to end up catching some traffic, though. Hopefully everybody gets out of his way.
He's actually the only one on a hot lap right now. Scornsy hasn't come back out again. Neither is Yellow Snowman. Sebi we saw go in.
So 31.0, but he's a 10th up on his or down on his time. He has a lot of time to make up.
Yeah.
If he wants to try to take that pull off DeFi.
Well, his Sector 2 split was 1 minute 9.7. So if he's nowhere near that...
This is a bad place to come up on traffic.
Yeah, exactly. I would have thought his track evolution might have given him a bit more grip through some of these turns.
All right. Let's see what he does when he crosses. Oh, no. Well, he was about even.
800.
Yeah. Have to find some major time in these last couple corners.
No.
Nope, just jumps in the pits, calls it. I think Arc is going to be the next one of the top 5 to cross. He's coming through Spoon now. Oh no, that's the hairpin.
Yeah. I think we just got a load of guys at the minute. I think it's just left the session, and I didn't see who it was.
Scorenzi.
No,
he just he retired.
Right,
yeah, in the pits.
Mark needs to be 1 minute 9.5 maybe.
Oh, he's like dead even with his first time. last corner. All right, even gonna stay about the same.
Marcus is 10th.
Giants fan is missing a wing in sector 2, so he will be
He's
done.
not going to go further. Marcus Libs goes 4th fastest. Master
D5 didn't
Turtle.
improve.
Good time for Master Turtle. He's 3/10 to the good. We've got a potential pole sitter in Master Turtle.
Let's see, can you take it off DeFi? Coming out of the last corner. Gonna open up that DRS for 50 meters maybe.
Oh,
no. Good enough for P3.
Is out by 800.
He's 200s off Xylo.
Estembar moves up to 7th.
Sketchy
Bull.
stays about the same, and that's gonna do it.
That's done it, yeah. I like this track, Toby. I'm disappointed that everybody decided they were racing this week and I missed out.
I thought I liked this track, and it just... In our race today, there were so many safety cars that you just couldn't... It's a rhythm track. Mm-hmm. There's so many high-speed corners and stuff like that. Like, to me, this is one of those tracks where you have to get in a rhythm, have long stints.
Yeah. I really like,
to make it
Sector
fun.
1's one of my favorite sectors in racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. And I think in this game you can utilize the curves.
Yeah, you can actually touch the curves, unlike the other games.
Yeah.
The other games, you touch one of those curves and you're dead every time.
Yeah. What a quali. What a quali. 800s covering the top 3 drivers. DeFi on pole. Joining him on the front row is Xylo in the Aston Martin with Master Turtle in the Mercedes and Arcadia in the Ferrari on the second row. It's Marcus Libs, my tip for pole, in the McLaren in P5 with Giants Fan P6, Estembar and Snakey in the 2 Red Bulls P7 and 8. Double A's, Williams Racing in P9 with Dougie Falcons in P10. It's the Haas of Bops in P11, Sketchy Bull in Mercedes P12. P13 goes to the Ferrari of WB2 Trappy, Scornsy in the other McLaren in P14. 15, it's Don't Blink, Minico in 16, 17 for Yellow Snowman, Stig in 18, and Rich Sebi. Bringing up.
So my surprises of that qualification are the Williams guys. Seem a little bit farther down the order than what we're used to seeing them.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Giants fan had a moment that last run. Didn't see what happened. I just went to him and he was missing his whole front wing. So I don't know if he spun contact with somebody, but
well, I didn't see
it's just
any
weird to see
penalties.
Right. It's just weird to see the 2 Williams guys down there that far.
5 grid penalties, should I say? Yeah, weather's still looking good. I think the clouds are actually in exactly the same position.
They are identical.
Identical cloudage.
So, I think I am going to take... Who was it? It was DeFi, Xylo. I've already forgot the lineup.
DeFi on pole.
Right, and then Xylo. I'm trying to think who... Right. I'm going to make a bold prediction and say Minico comes up from the bottom.
Minico up.
That's my hot take. Yeah, he's going to come from the back.
Hot take. That is a
hot take.
I do like. I know I called him for pole, and I don't want to be commentator curse 2 times in one outing, but I like the position that Marcus finds himself in. They've all got great racecraft, these guys, certainly for the majority of the time. And they certainly demonstrated last week. Yeah, I mean, if there's no weather, it's just a clean race, 1 stop. I think Marcus has got the overall pace to get himself up in amongst it for the podium.
That's a good shout. I mean, I was surprised in the draft. Like, I thought that was #1 pick overall. I mean, everybody did. The fact that he lasted till the 8th pick was insane.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially with 2 Tier 1 drivers able to take him and have him as a teammate. All right, but we got lights. That's 5 of them, and we're gone. Looks like DeFi had a little bit of wheel spin. And the Ass is going to go down the inside into turn 1. 2-2. Oh, DeFi's... I don't know how he caught that. But he's down to P4. P5 just losing spots. And there's a Rebel off in the gravel. And then DeFi back onto the grass.
In trouble. We've got a Ferrari's lost an end plate. Looks like Trappy's lost his end plate. Yeah, bad start for Trappy. I thought they'd all got through, and then the Rebel, was it Estenbar, you say?
I believe it was Estenbar. Yeah, it was off into the gravel.
Yeah.
Snakey got around Giants fan coming out of the hairpin. Giants fan's fighting back, gonna go down the inside into the spoon. Move done. Oh, Snakey might have gave him a little bit of a bump in the back. And that's going to open up the door for Dougie Falcons going down the straight. Has the move done before 130R.
All these guys so close to each other coming up to the chicane.
That is a scary part of the track to be close to somebody too also.
Yeah, Giants fan into the pits. 4, 5 drivers into the pits.
Good lord, all kinds. Yeah,
6
DeFi, so our pole sitter.
Giants fan, DeFi, Don't Blink, Sketchy, Trappy, and Estenbar all into the pits. We've got front wings going on 2. 3. DeFi probably must have a front wing. Trappy certainly did. But that has made it a tale of 2 races so far. We've got the front 13, and now we're going to have the back 6. Trying to play catch up.
Did all the guys in the back end up? I didn't look at tires.
Giants
went on
fan
the mediums.
Yeah, Giant fan's gone from hards to mediums. Hards to mediums for DeFi, hards to mediums for Trappy, and then Sketchy Bull, Estenbar, and Don't Blink all on the hard tyre now from their mediums. We do have one soft runner. It's Rich Sebi, who obviously started at the back, trying to utilise the soft tyre to get some moves done early doors, and maybe he thinks he can take them quite far. The safety cars. But we've got through the first...
The only hard runner we have in the top 10 is Dougie Falcon sitting in P5. Everybody else is on mediums.
The undercut has been incredibly powerful.
It has. It has. It's definitely something to look for in this race.
Yeah.
Position changes. You have Dougie Falcons up 5. Maniko, my hot take, up 8 from P16 to P8. Rich Sebi also up 8.
Obviously helped by 6 guys ended up going in the pits. So obviously a little bit more contact on lap 1 than there seemed to be.
Yeah. I don't know. That DeFi shake coming out of turn 2 might have caused some, and then that Rebel, I didn't see him rejoin, so I don't know if he came on the track and caused some chaos.
Yeah, well, he's one of the guys, if it's Estenbar, last week's winner, it is Estenbar who went in the pits.
Oh, so it was Estenbar.
Yeah.
So these guys from 14 back are going to be praying for an early safety car, but with these guys, safety cars aren't too common. You can't really rely on that.
No. I think for people from Giants fan down, it's just get your head down. Try to take these tyres for as long as you can, and then maybe, I guess for somebody like Giants fan, he can throw the hards back on. The hards have only got 1 lap wearing them.
Right.
Doesn't mean he can't throw those back on again.
Yeah, that's why I was asking who put on what tire, because if you put on the hards, you can make them stretch to the end, till about 9-10 laps left, and put on the softs. But those mediums, it'll be hard to stretch those 16, 17, Nicky G said in a practice race he did stretch the mediums 21 laps, but I'm sure they were not fun to drive on.
No. So top six
Williams,
then all within 1 second of each other. Little gap formed to Bops of 2.3.
I think that's about where the chaos ensued on the opening lap.
Giants fan just lost out to DeFi. That second group we've got. Back group, should I say.
And then Esteban's lost out the Giants fan by 3 seconds. He's just fell off because all those guys were really close together when they came out of the pits.
Yeah, those hard tires aren't working for him. Now up to 4 seconds.
Yeah, the tire advantage here is really strong because of the high-speed corner. Well, it's either super high-speed corners or very slow corners. There's really no mid-speed corners. You're either going really fast or really slow. Miniko probably going to have a look at Bops here with the DRS.
Turtle making a move for the lead of the race. Makes the move on Zylo going down into turn 1. Miniko makes a move on Bops.
Who did you say our soft runner was? Oh,
it's Rich Sebi. Yeah. These guys at the front just pulling each other along. Still a 2.3 second gap back to Miniko.
Zylo thought he was going to have a look down the inside of Master Eternal into the hairpin, thought better of it. And we were talking about this in the Tier 3 race also. There's not a lot of overtaking spots on this track.
No.
Unless you're just going to send it and pray. As Esteban just lost out the Don't Blink back there in the back. Looks like he might have had a moment because he lost out.
Oh, the Ferrari of Trappy's gone round. So the Ferrari of Trappy's gone round at the back. He's stuck in the middle of the track at the minute. Lots of time to get going again. Does get going. He now is way off the back. Oh, what's going to happen down into turn 1?
Zylo goes for it.
The Aston Martin. Moved on clean.
See if Master Tilda's going to have a look back up the inside once we get up to the hairpin. Because, yeah, really the only safe overtaking spots are turn 1, the hairpin, and Spoon. Well, not even Spoon. Spoon is kind of suspect. You go too wide in there.
Yeah, Spoon is too quick of a corner, I think. There's not enough deceleration. An opportunity to kind of jump on the brakes late.
And these top 6 are keeping that. Yeah, they're keeping that gap to Miniko pretty stable.
Yeah. DeFi's pulling Giants fan along as well. That gap's now 4.5 seconds between Giants fan and Sketchy Ball.
And he's made up time to Stig. He's made up about 3 seconds since he's got around Giants fan.
Yeah.
Ooh, too wide. Arc and Marcus Libs in the chicane. A little bit of tire bumping. Oh my goodness. And that just let Dougie Falcons right by both of them.
Yeah, snaky on the Ferrari maybe.
Going around the outside.
Late on the brake.
Ooh, this is not where you want to go too wide. An Arc just smartly backs out of it.
Yeah.
You don't want to go too wide through the S's.
That was no contact though again, so pretty good racing from those guys.
Yeah.
Wise decision, like you say, from Art. Lakota says Tier 4 definitely sends it and prayed. Too many safety cars, or so many safety cars.
I think Tier 4 and Tier 5 both maxed out.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Oh, Nico's made up time with the front six squabbling with each other. Just
yeah.
Cut it down to 1.8. Every now and then you can just catch a glimpse of him in the background, trying to catch up. And Giants fan and made it around DeFi and has put another second in the Stig back there at the back.
Yeah. Well, we're going to move down into 130R. We are. Two into the chicane side by side. It's Xylo and Master Turtle. Xylo comes out on top. And Dougie Falcons now right alongside Master Turtle going down to turn 1. Decides to pull in. As Master Turtle takes the lead of the race. A little wheel tap, it looked like, between Master Turtle and Xylo.
Definitely was.
But everybody survives.
I just don't understand how these guys like race that fast, that close to each other, and nothing comes out of it. Besides good hard racing. Good things come out of it. Nothing bad.
Yeah, DeFi and Giants fan trade places again down towards the back. They're 16.7 seconds back from Stig now. Yellow Snowman is the cork in the proverbial bottle, though, with Sebi on the soft tire and Stig behind him.
Sebi's tires are probably going to start falling off anyway.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Within the next
8 laps on the softs.
Yeah. Oh,
is that going to be a safety? In the pits. In the pits.
In the pits. Yeah, in the pits.
Oh, Master Turtle, something happened. He's dropping down like crazy. Maniko's around him.
Yeah, what's happened to him? He doesn't seem to have any damage.
They're going to go too wide into the chicane. Bops backed out of it smartly.
Oh, no. Trapeze Ferrari's coming out onto track. In front.
Oh, with all these cars coming with them? Oh, no.
Oh, no! Lost end plate for Xylo! As Trapeze car gets in the way after the retirement!
Oh, no. And then Dougie Falcons got spun.
And Snakey, in the Red Bull, takes the lead of the race.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Poor Dougie, man.
That's not Trappy's fault either. He retired as he was going into the pits. Xylo's dropping. Oh, Xylo's spun. Round. Yeah, that in plate damage. You can't turn.
No, oh god, don't reverse on the track.
He's just gonna have to sit there. He's let everybody by.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is
disaster for Xylo.
It is for Xylo and who's the other one that was up? Dougie Falcons was up there too.
Yeah, Marcus Libbs has got wing damage as well. Hence him dropping back off. He's got Master Turtle for company, who's fighting back from whatever happened to him a lap ago.
And Ark and Snakey 2 seconds in front.
Yeah. Yeah, the wing damage to Marcus is just preventing him from putting in a good lap. He'll dive into the pits. The only one
that is very, very unfortunate that Trappy's car came back out.
Yeah, Minico. Oh! That is a Williams running into the back of Minico as well. Xylo does indeed go into the pits. So, yeah, now then, 2.9 seconds between Ark and Master Turtle. Lap 10 of 27.
Whew. That's just unfortunate that something like that just ruined some of the front runners' race.
Yeah, for sure.
I would be heated right now.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
And I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not Trappy's fault. He did the right thing.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
That's 100% EA, and when you retire the car should just disappear.
Yeah. It is indeed unfortunate.
Meanwhile, this has helped out Nico. I mean, he was 6 seconds off the back, 5 seconds off the back.
Yeah. Now right in contention again for a podium for sure.
See if Ark's going to make a move into turn 1 for the lead. He's pretty far back. Snaky had to have been burning ERS there. Because Ark with the DRS only put about 2/10 into him. Rich Sebi's still on those softs. He should start dropping like a brick.
Dougie's just got past him. I think we'll see Rich come into the pits next lap. Or at the end of this lap.
Well, this race was interesting, and then it got a lot more interesting with retired cars coming out on track and taking people out. It's allowed people that were quite a ways off to get back up to the front runners, but it also did let Snaky and Arcadia get a decent gap back to P3.
Yeah, and that was all down to the damage on Marcus's front wing, because he was then holding up all those other guys, so Turtle, Bops, Minico, Double A's, and Scornsy. He was holding all them up as he was trying to get his way back into the pits to change that front wing.
Which I don't blame him. I'm doing the same thing. I'm not letting anybody by, even if I do have wing damage. Let's see.
Yeah,
if Art's a lot closer this time with the DRS.
Yeah, 3/10. He should make that
go around the outside. Ooh, he set a front wing in there.
Make it stick. It's the inside.
Going side by side through the S's. No, Snaky backed out. Smart.
Keep an eye on that Master Turtle gap as well. So 2.4 seconds. Dougie Falcons, I'm expecting to start making inroads into Scornsy. And DeFi now 13 seconds off the back of Stig.
Yeah, they have. Him and Giants fan have slowly been putting in the time to Stig.
Yeah. So we can't we can't count them out of the points yet.
No, definitely not. I would never count DeFi or Giants fan out of the points. I mean, Marcus Libbs is now right there with them, so on brand new fresh hards. So I mean, he'll take those to the end.
Yeah.
He might be a little bit off pace towards the end of the race because he'll have a couple more laps on the hards than everybody else will. But we should be starting to see rotation of pit stops here very soon.
Yeah. I think we might see the lead of the race change yet again on lap... into turn 1 on lap 13. Because Snaky is 3/10 DRS, wing wide open.
Scorenzi's in the pits. Give me the first one.
Scornsy gone in the pits.
And remember what we did say about the undercut. The undercut's very strong. We've seen it all day.
Yeah. So Scornsy, Yellow Snowman, and Sebi. Let's keep an eye on that gap. So Scornsy was 1.2 seconds behind Stig.
Scorsese comes out right behind his teammate.
Yeah. That's good because they're both on pretty fresh.
That DeFi gap's down to almost 11 seconds.
Yeah. Jump forward with Stig. Getting on. Struggling. Losing a little bit of time teammate out in front.
He's just kind of out there on an island by himself.
Hey Andy, how you doing? One thing to note as well, by the way, lap 13, no penalties.
Yeah. For these guys, I guess for these guys, it's not that surprising.
No, I guess not.
As we went up into the through the tiers today, they've gotten less and less as they've gone up, or as they have gone up.
Oh, DeFi gets out of shape, loses a place to Giants fan. DeFi gets out of shape, and he's got Marcus Libbs for company, who's going to make a move down the inside, all the way down the straight. Marcus Libbs might get a double move done here. Doesn't backs out because the other Williams comes out. Double A's comes out of the pits and kind of blocks Marcus, well within his right to.
And Double A's, those tires are going to be cold. Marcus Libbs is on his gearbox.
He's actually on Giants fans' gearbox.
Oh, is that Giants? Oh, I thought that was Double A's.
Maybe those mediums are getting a bit ropey.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Marcus Libbs pushed him. Marcus Libbs bumped into the back of Giants fan there. Yeah, kind of set them off track.
Yeah. Well, Zylo has picked up the first 3-second penalty, as I just talked about. No penalties. Hey, Edge, how you doing?
Ark is into the pits. How you doing, Edge? I didn't even see it. Let's see where Ark comes out of the pits.
He's going to lose out to Stig. He's going to stay out in front of Double A's, though, because there's a big gap.
Yeah, Double A's coming down the straight right now.
Yeah. Scornsy on DeFi. Down into turn 1. Gets the move done in plenty of time.
And Giants fan is just not having a good day today. From quali into the race, it just has not been his day.
Only just over 50% of the race done, though. And actually, if you look at the top 6 runners who are yet to pit, Ark, Double A's, Marcus, Scornsy, DeFi, and Giants fan are probably jumping those guys. However, DeFi and Giants fan, of course, aren't getting those, aren't making those mediums last the rest of the race.
Definitely not.
Yes, Ellie, Scornsy is in good shape.
He is. He's been running a smooth, smart race. He's right there with his teammate.
Yeah, he's not been involved in anything so far by the look of it.
No.
Edge, glad to hear.
And Snakey, our leader, just jumped to the pit. Also, Maniko.
So Turtle's stayed out. Turtle and Bops have stayed out.
That he is, Ellie. Agreed. Oh, Maniko went on the softs. He's going to make the softs last 11 laps. Which, I mean, they'll go 11 laps. It's just Ole and Stig also on the softs. They'll go 11 laps, but what kind of shape are they going to be in? Oh, he's going to come out right with the McLarens. As soon as those tires warm up, he should be able to get around Marcus.
He's made a lot of time on Stig. He's racing sick. Oh, he actually is sick, Ellie, is he? Oh, dear. Well, he's doing a good job.
Definitely. Oh, I thought you meant sick as in he's having a good race. Oh, what a send from Maniko up the inside.
Inside of Marcus. Marcus fighting back, though. Soft ties will get it done.
And Maniko's around, yeah. Like, the grip is just... And Art, by pitting one lap earlier, got in front of Snakey.
Yeah.
By 1.4 seconds. So that's how much of an undercut he got on him.
That's huge.
Yeah. Master Turtle in the pits, putting on the putting on the softs. Bops also putting on the softs.
He's going to get passed by at least 3 of these cars. Gonna get swallowed up by another 3.
Oh, Lord. Gonna go side by side. Nope. Scrunsy backside of it.
Scornsy. And last one is gonna be Dougie Falcons.
Yeah, and he's gonna drop way down.
Yeah. Pretty cool, says Testarossa. What a move that is by Master Turtle.
Yeah, it was beautiful. The Screnzy also got around Bops in the same corner.
Yeah.
Bops gets back around Screnzy.
Scornsy.
Yeah.
Scornsy went way, way, way off.
But these hard runners just have to stay composed and wait for those softs to start to wear off. Wait for a crossover point, and then they'll be the faster car.
Yeah, for sure. You can stay
Dougie
within.
Falcons stayed
DRS.
out again.
Dougie is. He don't want his softs to drop off at the end. Giants fan in the pits.
Alfa Romero swap spots. Wonder if that was team orders, which Sebi being on much fresher tires, because DeFi will have to pit again.
Marcus has dropped out of DRS range and has got bops all over his gearbox.
Bops will probably go for the move right here into the hairpin. No?
No, he's going to chill.
Get him on the exit.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, no.
No.
I thought for sure on the softs he would have got a better exit than Marcus.
Fox made up 2.5 seconds on Dougie the last lap and a half.
Yeah, Dougie has to pit. Screnzy thought about a move on the inside of Bops.
He
in
stayed
the 130.
out.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, Arcus will probably catch him this lap. Bops of the DRS gets around the McLaren of Marcus. No problem before turn 1. DeFi into the pits, put on the softs. He should come out right with Giants fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ark's already put in another whole second and a half a lap on Dougie Falcons. Dougie Falcons just praying for a safety car right now. Is that what he's doing? We had the same thing in Tier 3. We had a guy that should have pit way before he did. Just praying on a safety car. Miniko is steadily putting in time into double A's. He needs to do it now while these tires are still...
Yeah, that gap doesn't seem to be coming down quickly enough for me.
No, it's been coming down a little bit by little bit, but not as fast as it needs to be before the tires wear out.
Yeah, Ark is now getting ready to make a move. Lining Dougie up. Just make sure you go to the inside because Dougie's probably going to dive in the pits. Yeah, there he goes.
In my opinion, it was way too late, but...
DeFi, 3 seconds. Make too much difference towards the end of the race, I wouldn't have thought. Yeah, so Master Turtle now. Did Master Turtle just get in front of Miniko?
He did. And they lost about almost a second due to it. Due to the squabble.
Now they're going to be running, I don't know, laps in the 27s, I guess. I think Sketchy Bull set the fastest lap of the race so far with a 27.9.
Snaky and Ark are also dropping double A's.
Yeah, he's at DRS. So that's going to give Turtle and Minico an opportunity to kind of close that gap again. So back down to 2.2 seconds already.
Yeah, and it was at 3.1 when Master Turtle made the overtake on Minico. So they put in about a second. Yeah, without the DRS to stay attached to Snaky, he's just going to fall right back in the Master Turtle.
Yeah. Oh, round goes Minico. Round goes Minico.
No! My hot take.
Lost 2 positions to the 2 McLarens.
3, because he lost to Bops also.
Lost to Bops as well, yeah. All that hard work, he's got to go and do all that again. Master Turtle, in the meantime, has got it down below 2 seconds to double A's.
Snaky right in the back of Ark. What's going on, Pat? How's your night going?
Hey. Very good, Pat. Very good. Watching another decent race from Tier 1. Did you see the no assist race last week, by the way, Toby?
I did not. I was told to go back and watch it.
Please do. It was a masterclass. MV1 says, my goats, Ark and Snaky fighting for the win. Absolutely. D5 picks up yet another 3-second penalty. Yellow flags in Sector 2.
Master Turtle is almost within DRS.
Yeah, so the only way
he dropped Bots by a long way.
Oh, yeah, Bops is gone. Master Turtle can win this race, but he's got to get in DRS. Double A's is almost in DRS again on Snaky. Sorry, Ark, because they're squabbling now.
Stig with a 3-second.
Double A's is in DRS range again.
Yep,
and so is Turtle.
Yep. Front 4 DRS train. I just want to give a quick shout out to Yellow Snowman. Up in the P9. He just made a move on Rich Sebi. Looking for his first points of the season.
Oh, we've got an Aston Martin round it. Xylo. In the gravel. In the middle of Sector 1 through the S's.
Back moving, still no safety car. We haven't even had a VSC yet.
No.
Rich Sebi looks like he's struggling on those mediums. He just dropped another place to Dougie Falcons.
Yeah.
Dougie is on those fresh sauce, though. That's what it is.
Okay, so we're going to have 6 laps in a moment. What's your hot take from here on in? Who's taking this win?
I think either Snaky's going to hold it out or Ark, whoever has the DRS on the last lap.
DRS on last lap. I'm going to say Master Turtle. He's going to get it done, and he's going to have enough tyre left at the end, which will be huge because it'll be 11, possibly 12 laps on those soft tyres. But he's got to get it done now, and he's got to put a gap.
Yeah, he has to. He definitely has to get in front of him before his tires wear out. If he gets in front of him before the tires wear out, then he definitely has a chance.
I think Master Turtle and Ark will work together to win.
Well, both of them can't win. That's not how it works.
Who wins out of those two, though?
Rich Sebi has dropped another 2 places. He is struggling on those mediums.
Yeah. Pops isn't making any impact on those soft tyres either. He's still 3.8 seconds off the back of this lot.
Right, I think Bop's at this point right now. Did I just see a car around? No? Okay, my eyes are playing tricks on me.
Snakey making a move. Yeah, Snakey
Ark and
Ark
Snakey just keep going back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, that could stop Turtle. Those 2 guys just swapping positions.
And Master Turtle will have to probably make it not a double overtake where he overtakes both of them, but whoever's in first place coming around that corner, they don't have DRS. Like Ark get around Snakey this next lap, and Master Turtle send it in the turn 1 to try to get around the guy in second place.
Oh, he's got good traction.
Ooh, I thought he got it. I thought he went for it.
Yeah, that camera angle told us lies.
MV1 says they are friends in real life, but if Turtle gets track position, him and Ark can work together to get P1 and P2.
Got you.
And control track position. You shouldn't have friends on track, though.
Yeah, there are no friends on track. People to beat.
Yeah, I mean, look at the real life. Like, what? You have Max, George, Charles, Lando. Yeah. All of them, you know, they've been racing together since karting. I'm sure they're all buddies off track, but once they get on that track, they're in different constructors. No friends.
Yeah. Here we go then. Oh, we're not going to see a move.
Ooh,
no.
Ark didn't do it.
No. Turtle just pulled out. Maybe that's Ark's plan. Maybe he's going to save it.
I want to look at ERS. So Snakey has 46, and his gas light's blinking.
Who's this?
Snakey's.
Oh no.
Oh, Sketchy Bull retired.
Sketchy Bull retires.
Oh, that's in
the pits. In the pits.
Okay. I thought that was going to be the safety car.
As long as we don't have one of those again, though.
Oh, right. Well, there's
goes Ark. Round goes Ark. Double A's crashes into him. It's Master Turtle now 2 seconds behind Snakey. Snakey clear.
Oh no. The double A's like crash into him to spin him, or did Ark just spin and collected?
I think Ark span and double A's just drove into him.
Oh man.
There might be wing damage. I think double A's is missing. He's missing the end plate.
You can't pit now. You just gotta race with it.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
The S's are not gonna be fun.
No. And if you're Ark, you need to make the move now. And a matter of fact,
yeah,
Bops
hit
needs
him
to make
and
the move
Bops
now.
both. Bops might get both of them. Nope.
Close though.
That is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Late drama at Suzuka. Bops can
if Ark's just kind of spun, I mean, that's just a racing incident. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, he spanned coming into Spoon or coming out of Spoon. One or the other. I just caught him very briefly.
So Snaking's blinking on fuel. Ark is blinking on fuel.
Yo, Sketchy. Come on, don't be so down, brother. There's next week.
Oh. Sketchy, I've fully understand you. I get it.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
No, I laugh about it now. I wasn't laughing earlier, but no, I can laugh about it now. Rich Sebi retired. Oh, that's on track.
Rich Sebi's crashed. That's on
track. His teammate's coming around. That might pull a safety car.
No, only on lap 26, mate. No safety car.
Oh, yeah, no safety car. Okay. I forgot we were that late.
Yeah, Snakey.
And as long as Snakey stays clean.
Yeah, just got to keep the car pointing in the right direction and keep all the
He
wheels
is
on
blinking red on fuel.
it. Oh my word! Yes, he is. He will be
Crossing
fuel
the line.
saving like crazy. But he's 3 seconds to the good on the final lap of the race.
Art got around Master Turtle, but he's
They're
also
all
blinking
flashing.
red on fuel. Oh no.
Bops is not flashing. Bops is the only one of the top 4 not flashing on fuel.
They're
The
all
top 3.
done on ERS also. They've all dumped.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be using that ERS. That uses up your fuel also. I'm kind of
Those
listening
tires
to the car
aren't
to see
bad.
if any of them run out of fuel. Oh, it's going to be close. I think, as of right now, nothing is going to stop Snakey. I think he's good now.
Yeah, yeah. Even
if he runs out of fuel, yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe none of these 3 guys haven't run out of fuel. Oh! Bops goes sideways through the chicane.
Snakey
Snakey wins
P1.
the race.
Art P2, Master Turtle P3, Bops P4. Marcus Libs got around double A's. Double A's had that wing damage. Nico P7. It was good race from him. He started down towards the bottom. Scarenzi P8, Dougie Falcons P9. Yellow Snowman gets his first point of the season.
Oh, I feel sorry for
P10
Snake,
Giants fan. Stig
wow.
P12, Esteban P13, Xylo P14. Don't blink. Actually, don't blink my jump, Xylo, because of the penalties, yeah. Then D5 P16. We had 3 DNS and Rich Sebi, Sketchable, and Trappy. GG's, fellas. What a race, man. I love watching Tier 1 race. Can we talk about Bops for a second and the improvement he has made over, what, 3 seasons?
Yeah, for sure, man.
He's at the front of Tier 1, and I remember racing him in Tier 3, what, 4 seasons ago?
Yeah.
What a race. See if we can
Good
get these
race, man.
fellas in here. Yeah, amazing race.
Ark actually says he got spun from behind.
Oh, so Double A's did get into the back of you.
Well, Double A's got into the back of him when he'd spun, but Double A's wasn't the car directly behind him. It was.
Oh, was he not? Oh, no. I'm sure. Well, the stewards will be looking at that.
Yeah. Well, make sure, Ark, make sure you fire it into the stewards if you got collected from behind.
Definitely. So the game gave driver of the day to Minico. My hot take that didn't pay out, but he did have a very good race.
Heavy. Ah, okay.
Yeah, Snakey also said in the chat, he's like, all caps, how did I not run out of fuel? I don't know. 3 out of the top 4 of you guys were all blinking on the last lap. I was waiting for one of you guys to run out of fuel. That's insane.
That's 2 laps.
See if we can get these guys in here. Oh no. Another. I love watching those guys race.
Yeah, such good.
chat go? Good race, Marcus. Rich Sebi said that was one of his cleanest races. Just didn't have the best strategy on or fuel. Yeah, you took those softs a very, very, very long time.
Yellow in the tier chat says he was fuel saving from lap 18.
Yeah, I think most people were probably fuel saving. That track eats up fuel, and then when you don't have a safety car, that does not help.
No.
Pat the Rock says, "Watch no assist, people. It will be a banger."
Yeah, for sure. Pat is on point with that comment. No assists. I was saying to you earlier on before we just start to finish the tier 1 race. No assists last week was insane.
I'm definitely gonna tune in this weekend.
Master Turtle actually hit the Ferrari penultimate lap, but gave the position back. Says Mark.
Are they coming for interviews?
Who am I inviting?
It is Snaky, Mark,
and
oh my goodness, we just watched the race.
Phil?
Yeah, Master Turtle.
Phil?
And then Bob's came in P4, but. It's not looking too promising.
No. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to get any interviews as far as I can tell.
Huh.
Don't see anybody in any waiting rooms.
Bob says, "I'll do an interview, reverse interviews." Art said, "Next race." He says, "Next race when he wins." So he's already calling out a win next week in Coda.
Okay.
I'm going to hold you to that, Ark. All right, well, I guess that will do it.
Mate. Okay.
I appreciate y'all having me here in Tier 1. I know I'm not near as good at this as Punjew is.
Yeah,
but I always love standing in Tier 1 whenever I can because I love watching these guys race.
Yeah, for sure. It's been an absolute pleasure calling the race with you as well, Toby. Don't get to do it very often, so nice to enjoy it when we do.
Absolutely. Well, we will see you guys next week at Coda. Don't forget to go over Pat the Rock and Mage will be coming on the no assist here. And it's not something you guys want to miss. That's where I'm headed right now, actually. So, Andy, I appreciate it again, and we will see y'all next Sunday for Moose Day at Coda.
Yeah, take care. Good luck to everybody next week. I'm not here next week. I will be drinking lots of beverages in Marbella.
Lots of beverages. Gotta love it.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all next week. Have a good one.
Later, guys. Bye-bye.